I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And what a week! Diddy is done, the Fed's on fire, Trump is a turd, and Hezbollah go boom.
Hezbollah, which is considered a terrorist group, placed the blame squarely on Israel.
Let's start. Puff Daddy, Diddy Dirty Money, has a new name, inmate 24872 Daddy. That's right, after decades of being one of the most successful rap producers in history, the DOJ determined Diddy damn did it. Damn. He was arrested this week for sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Do you remember the old days of music when those crimes would have just described anybody in the industry? We miss the 70s so much, God. So, Diddy's in jail, while Dr. Dre is only 1/3 of the way through counting to $3 billion. And may I say, after the years of rap wars, West Side! Sorry. On to the next criminal. Donald Trump continues to rant and rave about immigrants in Springfield.
Springfield, Ohio. 32,000 illegal immigrants come into the town. They're eating the dogs.
To the point that his red hat wearing minions have been calling in bomb threats. And officials have repeatedly said no dogs or cats have been eaten, and that Trump is still a moron. That's a quote. However, 10 major U.S. military generals and admirals came out in a letter this week for Harris and Walsh. They said Harris is the only presidential candidate in this race who is fit to serve as commander-in-chief. And then they said Trump is a danger to our national security and our democracy. Yeah, that's a little late, guys. I mean, we all watched January 6th. I mean, that letter's kind of like someone asking you, dude, have you seen Game of Thrones? It's awesome. The military leaders then said the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan was Trump's fault, leaving Biden and Harris with no way to execute a withdrawal because fat bastard made a deal with the Taliban. Sorry, they didn't yell like I just did, but they should have. You know, if after all this, people, you can still vote for this overweight douche,
Eating the dogs.
I guarantee you have a booger on your lip. Also, this week, Israel intelligence somehow loaded all of Hezbollah pagers and walkie-talkies with explosive and set them off at the same time, blowing off hands and injuring hundreds. It also killed 14. And my question is, you guys still using pagers? Really? I wonder how Israel's kicking your asses. You guys running your helicopters from a Commodore 64? And I guess sexual oppression is so rampant in the Muslim world that they can't say it, but they can type it. It says boobs! Since the pagers don't work anymore, Hezbollah is going to communication through cave drawings and unemployed third base coaches. And finally, after 4 years of rising interest rate, inflation has fallen far enough that the Fed, the private organization formed on Jekyll Island to support the Illuminati and the Bilderberg Group, has made borrowing money cheaper by cutting rates half a point. God, now, if we could just get the corporations who made record profits over the last 4 years to pay their people record wages, things would be awesome. But this is America, so nah. That's the big news. And again, West Side! I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. I probably shouldn't do that. Guy looks like me shouldn't be saying West Side. Maybe I should just say, hey, good for him. I'm glad that, he's telling us through it. And my God, everybody, Christopher Titus Podcast. How you guys doing? Welcome. Thanks for whatever time you're watching of the day. With me, as always, the lovely Bombshell Ray.
What's up, people?
And the Highlander. See, I'm going to start. Okay.
No, we're not going Nazi.
I will throw any, I'm going to throw accents every week. Now see what you do. We have had a very busy week. The country feels like it's out, like on the edge of raging chaos. We've got two guys. We've got the VP and, like, at least with Mike Pence, we had a guy that you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just, he never showed up.
He was a nothing, but when he talked, it was just heard. He was a robot,
When his mom let him
looked like
talk.
a G.I. Joe, and it had about the same amount of emotion as a plastic G.I. Joe. And then you got J.D. Vance, who's just like, he admitted on TV that he just makes stories up to get people to pay attention.
It's a nice try
Did
with
you
your
hear
fucking
him
bullshit.
say that?
Yeah, I heard him say that to Dana Bash, and then she said, "Wait, did you just say that you made up stories?" And then he hamana. Well, I didn't. The thing is, he's a representative from Ohio. He's a senator
Right.
from Ohio.
Right.
So the people who were being adversely affected by the lie that
And
they
the bomb threats.
perpetuated and continue to tell is they're having their lives threatened. They're having bomb threats called in.
Mhm.
And these are actually the people that he was elected to represent.
And
So
first of all, he didn't make it up. Somebody posted it on Facebook. Somebody else made it up.
Yep.
And they thought how they take fucking
100%
conspiracy
false.
theories.
Just so you guys know, they're not eating the dogs. They're not eating the cats.
there actually is a lady that made the post initially who has since apologized and said, "I'm so sorry. I never should have posted that. It was a thing I heard through a person, of a friend, of a neighbor, blah, blah." But the thing that's most frightening is that the guy who's running for president
To run the most powerful country in the world.
is someone's telling him this story that's not only is it not true, but it's batshit insane.
Right.
And then he's getting in a presidential debate on national TV that countries all over the world are watching and saying that shit.
Yes.
But
because he's got Laura Loomer on his plane
and
with him.
and the thing that his people love him so much because he will take a baseless conspiracy and make it famous.
And the woman, the nut job that created the fucking conspiracy, still had at least the common sense to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
this
I'm a
caused
psycho,
problems."
but wow, you
But
and I
those
didn't want-
fuckers
yeah, I
didn't say anything. They didn't
No.
come out and go, "It was a mistake. We should have said it." Blah blah blah.
I remember a couple weeks ago I was telling Ray, and we'll go through the stories we did in the Armageddon update. But I was like, how come? What happened to Puff Daddy? How come they've done nothing with Diddy yet?
Yeah.
And then boom, they did it.
Yeah.
Ooh, they did it.
it.
They arrested him, and then
But did he do it?
oh, he did it.
Did he did it?
Yeah, damn right.
Boom, boom, boom.
They named him as a target a little while back. And
That's his new name. They named him again.
Yeah. Did you see his indictment? It's AKA, and the last
Is
name.
it really? It's really.
Yeah, the last name was Love, AKA Love. Is that one that I missed?
Is that pre?
He named himself Love.
Sex trafficking or post?
Remember when
sex
Snoop
trafficking?
named himself Snoop Lion?
That was
for like a
when did that become? I guess it's a thing. I'm just listen. If you get a rap name, keep that rap name. Don't keep modifying it.
Prince decided to be a symbol.
Yeah.
So he went to another level of like
So he
renaming.
did it for a reason.
But he did it for a
But I
reason
think-
to get out of his record
I think
contracts.
so did Snoop Lion. I think he did it for a reggae album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a reggae album.
Me name's Snoop Lion now.
Like Chris Gaines. Remember Chris Gaines, who was
Oh my god!
and he was even like in disguise.
Oh, can
Chris
I
Gaines,
segue?
that was Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Can
yes.
I segue on reggae? This week also, apparently Trump was jealous that Taylor Swift came out and endorsed Kamala, and he had his people scrambling to try and get him a celebrity endorsement. So they get him Nicky Jam, who is a reggae
She is so hot.
singer. He brings Nicky Jam up on stage by saying, "Have you heard of her? She's so
beautiful.
hot."
What does she look like?
And there was another
dude?
post.
What now?
A heavily
You
tattooed
gotta put the
dude.
picture right here. Yeah, it's so he's there. Hasn't pre-met him. He goes, "I hear she's very hot. Very, ladies, welcome Nicky Jam."
Just bullshitting.
And this dude with a MAGA hat and your beard comes on stage. Hey, and he withdrew his he withdrew his
endorsement. So when he endorsed Trump, the band that was collaborating with him dumped him. He lost his job by endorsing Trump. Well, then when Trump didn't know that he wasn't a woman and did that in front of everyone in the world, he pulled his endorsement. So it's a shit show.
I love how all these people that support Trump, they don't understand what he does to everyone else until he does it to them.
Well,
then they're like, "Oh, he's full of shit. Oh, got it."
But it's not. It's forever though. It's like he had before he became president. He had 3,500 lawsuits for vendors that he stole from that when he was building hotels. Like he fucks everybody. His vice president. He sent a bunch of dudes to hang him, and you guys are like, "No, he's my guy. He likes me."
They do zero vetting. Zero.
But what is it about the guy? I still don't understand what it is about the guy that people still like him. But back to Diddy. So Diddy's in jail. They wouldn't give him bail. I don't know if they did. Have they since given him bail? Yeah, damn right.
No, bail was denied.
Again, no. Today he had another hearing.
Oh, well.
Let's see what happened. Look it up.
Did he get it?
Don't know.
It's not working, but we're going to perfect it.
Just put a beat from the police.
Sometimes when we're doing a dumb thing, we'll look each other in the eye and we'll both see ourselves dying a little bit inside. Like,
she's, oh God, wait, we're on the shittiest volleyball team ever. She has bump set spiked me, and I got to spike it, and I got nothing.
Don't know. I was like, how does that go? The proper response would have been, I don't know, did he?
Oh,
the whole thing is you have to say "diddy."
Oh, okay. I was using D's because in the Armageddon update I used all D's.
You did. It was very funny.
it.
I'm glad we're woodshedding all these bits.
We got
in
nothing.
real
Live
time.
in the moment. We don't
we
practice
got
anything.
nothing. We actually always have nothing, and we've gotten this far is stunning.
No, he was denied bail again. They can't give him bail. He's got a plane. He owns a private island that he can't be extradited from. He's got billions of dollars, and they were violent crimes against persons.
Don't we have another guy who's been convicted of a bunch of crimes, and he has a plane, and he went to his buddy's island, but he's got a bunch of places he could fly to. He's friends with dictators in the world, and somehow that guy's out and fucking the world free.
Who has a lot of names.
Billions of dollars. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't get it.
Tangerine.
I don't get it. Could it be because he's white? What? No.
And also he gives tax favors to the rich.
Yeah.
He's got leverage.
Cosby went to prison.
Yeah.
There is a level of money, I think, where the color of your skin doesn't matter, although certainly I would 100% agree that it matters a lot, especially if you don't have money. You seem to go to jail a lot more if you're any color other than.
And I'm not saying Cosby and Diddy shouldn't be in jail. Correct. I'm just saying the fat white guy should be also.
Oh yeah.
The only thing you can go, well, look at Weinstein. Yeah, but Weinstein was like a serial rapist
for decades.
For decades. Yes. And there's and Weinstein's trying to get out too. They missed one of his cases. They dismissed it, and then they filed new charges. So he's doing a whole bunch. Here's how much Harvey Weinstein raped people. They had extra. They actually just had like a jar in the pantry. They're like, no, we got more.
Emergency.
In case he gets out, we got 35 more
with the rape fire alarm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so many people don't file everything. Right? It's just we're busy. Well, if we need it later, but keep it though.
So the judge said, and that judge's name is Judge Andrew Carter.
For Diddy?
Yeah. Denied bail.
Diddy denied? Damn.
Diddy denied. Did he deny him? Would have been the right thing.
Still not working.
I got it.
Did he deny him?
He did.
He did.
Well, don't pitch on I did it right, and then you still pitched on it. Jesus.
He yesterday was immediately remanded into custody, which I don't think he was expecting. And anyway, Judge Andrew Carter today heard again why they thought he should have bail. He said that he is a danger to the community and a danger to obstruct justice and intimidate witnesses, which is so very true. They said that Diddy didn't appear to react, just kept his eyes down the entire time. Before making his ruling, Carter appeared skeptical. You know that video where he beats the shit out of Cassidy in the hotel hallway? His attorney said that it was he's kicking and dragging her down a hotel hallway, that is just the product of a 10-year loving relationship dissolving because of her jealousy over his infidelity. She's trying to get away. She's hitting the elevator button and he finds her. Yeah.
There's a video of him running down the hall.
Wow. Jeffrey Dahmer also dissolved.
The judge responded, "What's love got to do with that?"
What's love got to do?
It's not the right artist.
Did he do it?
That's Tina Turner, Judge. This is Puff Daddy.
He should have looked up his lyrics and used a bunch of his lyrics. He did rip off the riff for a rap song that he never paid for, however. Using people's lyrics after Trump truthed, in all caps, "I hate Taylor Swift," like a grown-up. Kamala's campaign put out a statement using all different Taylor Swift lyrics, which was kind of
Do we have that?
But they did reference him, which is a lyric of hers that he's the smallest man in the world, or something close to that.
I wish we had that. Do we have that? See, but Diddy needs to stay in jail. Do you think Diddy does?
Oh, here we go.
I think he did.
Did he do?
Did he do? Oh, yeah. You're right. Did he do? Sorry.
I hate this bit pretty much more than any
The
bit
hunter
we've
has
ever
become
done.
the hunted.
Stop. Yeah, it's the worst bit we've ever done.
That's kind of my favorite ever.
Exactly. And that's it. That's exactly how that should go.
I don't know. I just know that they called him the smallest man in the world, which was kind of a cool way to come back.
As I said in the Armageddon update, if you still vote him if you're still voting for him after all this stuff, you have a booger on your lip. I just know you walk around with a booger on your lip, and you know, and you're so angry no one says anything because you get mad. I don't have a booger on my lip. Yeah, there's a booger on your lip. We also have there's a whole list of celebrities that Diddy knows.
Who did he know? That was a good one.
That was a better one.
Two
Did he?
different.
Yeah, that was a better combo.
We need to keep in mind that it could substitute for did he at any time.
I have so much anxiety now just saying anything.
You got this.
Diddy
Go
does
ahead.
know many celebrities, and I wonder if those celebrities are going to be because he's got a lot of videos from people. They found in the house there was video cameras all over the place.
What do you call them? Freak offs?
Freak offs, yeah. But if he's got video on celebrities, I mean, there's a bunch of them. Who was Cuba Gooding Jr. has been named. There's been a bunch of other celebrities that were named that were Meek Mill. There's like a whole bunch of guys that hung out with him. I don't know. So how does that work? So if he's got all this evidence on everybody, it's in a safe somewhere. They arrested him anyway. Are they just going to is he just going to give everybody up? Because snitch isn't the way you want to go with this, do you?
Because they were also involved in the trafficking.
But what would
illegally.
But that wouldn't save him at all.
Yeah.
And in fact, in prison, if you did that, those guys are all connected too. So, I think the best news for you think Diddy will talk?
Did he already talk?
Didn't he?
Did he get questioned?
Didn't hear about Diddy. I'm
Didn't hear
stopping
whether
this
he
now.
did
It hurts. My brain
whether
hurts.
Diddy or not.
I'm gonna have to cut this into a montage.
Put smoke behind us.
Do not waste any time
Put a
on
gong,
this. Just
not
coming
yell.
out of my ears. So he is done. I think he's done. I think he's done. If because they seized everything from his place. He was just he was in New York. He was just on the street hanging out with some people. They had video of him like 2 days ago hanging out before he got arrested.
They said he actually went to his house in New York in anticipation of this. So his lawyer was arguing that he was cooperating. And I think it's because he didn't think that they were going to hold him without bail. I think he thought he would show up and try and make appearances like he's doing what they want.
So the evidence must be so heinous.
Yes.
That the judge was like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one I talked about? Oh, Trump. Jesus, this guy, he keeps doubling down on the eating the pets thing. And Rachel Maddow said something on Monday I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
And it really bore out this week. So 10 admirals and generals came out and flat out said, I've talked about it in the Armageddon update, that this guy is a danger to democracy. He cannot run. The only person qualified to lead this country is Kamala Harris. Flat out came out. They said he was, these generals and admirals said he was 100% responsible for Afghanistan going down the way it did. Mm-hmm. He goes, he made it so, first of all, people keep talking about Afghanistan on the right, and I go, guys, he negotiated with the terrorists. It'd be like us trying to help Syria by negotiating with ISIS and giving them what they wanted. Remember that Trump's deal with Pompeo, we have pictures of Pompeo with him, went over there, released 5,000 Taliban fighters. And when Trump got out of office, he did it for one reason, to fuck Biden. Trump got out of office, 5,000 guys were released from prison and they headed towards Kabul. That's why that went down. One of the guys that blew up the 13 Marines was one of those Taliban fighters. So when you say that Biden screwed up Afghanistan, Biden got like 180 or 380,000 people out in like 3 days. It's the biggest airlift, successful airlift in American history. And yes, we are so sad those 13 Marines died. But they wouldn't have had Donald Trump not made that deal with the Taliban.
Right.
So
here's the problem. It's all these people can come out. All these staunch fucking Dick Cheney comes out. in support. Karl Rove, fucking
Ronald
Reagan's corpse comes out, and fucking Rush Limbaugh
Reagan
comes
stuck his
back.
hand out.
And it doesn't make a fucking difference to these cult followers.
We
Trump.
had a great comment. We actually someone that actually searched down the contact email and sent me one.
Oh, let me read.
This is a great one. I'm going to read you what I posted yesterday.
It's like a Civil War letter. Dearest
Beatrice.
Dearest Christopher. Hope this letter finds you well.
I am tending to the harvest.
So here's what I wrote on Threads yesterday, and this is what set this guy off. And I also copied it and posted it on Instagram. So the guy, because Trump's been saying mad shit about Democrats. So the guy that's been convicted of rape, whose best friend was the biggest pedophile since Cardinal McCarrick, who says he grabs pussy because they let you when you're famous. Same guy ran a teen beauty pageant where he walked in on naked contestants and screwed a porn actress while his softcore porn wife raised their newborn. He also says he wants to do his daughter. That guy just called Democrats perverts. He never stops topping himself. He just never. He's like, you know what? How do I? It's hard to keep going after 8 years. You know, how do you? Pink Floyd was like the best band ever. Then they dropped the wall, and you go, wow, you guys outdid yourselves.
How has he not called the Democrats Donald Trump? Like he just.
You guys are Donald Trump. It's the worst thing you can say about him.
So this guy
read that. I posted it on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I screenshot it and posted it.
His name is James Cawley.
James Cawley, yeah.
He titled the email
Sandwich. That's the title.
Yes.
That's where he started.
But
Sandwich.
I'm confused.
Go on. I'm listening. You got my attention.
Yeah, exactly. You could have stopped it. You
Sandwich.
I'm already in. You complete me.
But do people know that they have to follow you on Instagram and that therefore they could unfollow you? I'm confused.
They don't.
Stop using Instagram to give your opinion about politics. You're a piece of shit. Kill yourself.
Wait, as he's giving his opinion on Instagram. That's what he says?
Yeah, but
kill yourself is what he said.
No. He searched out the website, found the contact page, and sent an email.
Understanding.
Jump through hoops.
He hated me so much.
The person that would be mad that you're talking about Trump is a Trumper who would identify as an Christian, evangelical Christian,
Trump believes in God, you
sandwich.
Yes. And
die.
Yes.
Kill yourself.
Amen. So I just sent back, God bless you. That's what I told him.
What's his name again?
James Cawley.
James Cawley. Really, you gotta respect the guy for just really accessing the
howled with laughter.
Just distilled hatred.
Does his profile pic look somewhat like me, but Oakley glasses?
I did not look at
it. And also, did he write the email first? And then
did he? I don't know. Did he?
Did the man create the email first, and then did he go to send it and it said, "Do you want the subject line to be empty?" And he went, "No." Hey,
sandwich.
You're right. Let me make sure I get his attention. But what's really funny to me is that the hatred is so distilled. He's like, I got a lot of stuff to do today, but you know what? I need to take this time to track down this douchebag comedian.
To tell him not what he can and can't post on his own Instagram feed that I wouldn't have to see if I hadn't chosen to follow him.
But he calls himself a patriot and believes in the First Amendment.
God bless him.
Everybody believes in the First Amendment until you say something they don't agree with.
But this is about the laundry list that you clearly given with the facts.
Oh yeah, everything.
Calling out the contradictory.
Well, there was a couple of comments on Threads that was like, "Oh, why you've been misinformed?" I'm like, we have video of him saying it.
He agrees.
He said
the whole world's been misinformed.
We apologize for it, and then he says locker room talk. He said it, and then we have witnesses that were like, "Yeah, he walked in us when we were naked. I was 16, and we were doing this."
Witnesses.
And it's funny that these people. But do you understand that? The disconnection you have to be to have with reality, that you would actually we watched January 6th. That wasn't violent. And then they show the video again. And even I'm like, because even I'll go like, was it that bad? It wasn't. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That one poor bastard's in the door and he's screaming. And you're just like, They were trying to kill people, and you guys have the balls to go, yeah, it didn't happen. Again, you have a booger on your lip.
Yes.
If you still believe in Trump after this, just whether you do or not, you have a booger on your lip. We all look at you like a snotty-nosed douchebag who's just like, what? Did I get it? No, you didn't. No, you didn't get it.
And what sucks is like the booger lip people, they're a danger. At this point,
they're a danger.
We're losing our democracy to booger lips.
To the booger lips. The booger lips.
Here's Donald Trump. A direct quote about Jeffrey Epstein. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side.
So again, you just backed up again.
And then one of the accusers of Jeffrey Epstein testified under oath, under Jane Doe, because she was underage, said that Jeffrey Epstein introduced her to Donald Trump at 14 years old.
She's the one who sued him.
She met him in 1990s at his Mar-a-Lago resort.
There's another one.
This was her testifying in Ghislaine Maxwell's trial.
One of them that sued him said that when she was 13, Epstein got her there, brought Donald Trump in, and Donald Trump was didn't just rape her, was vicious with her. It's just like, and then 16 days before the trial was the trial was supposed to start, she dropped the case, and the rumors are that what she said was that she was getting death threats, so she just didn't want to die. Get it? I get it. I'm at this point. Listen, people. At this point, we have 8 or 9 years. I mean, this guy's been a douchebag his whole career. I mean, he got indicted by the Nixon administration with his father, but after this long, if you're still going, yep, that's my guy, you're a booger lip. You're a booger lip, and you're wrong, and you've been wrong for 8 years. And by continuing to double down, you're not making it right. Yep. You're just continuing to be wrong. But if you and you know what I call that? That's a coward, because someone with courage, someone with power, someone with a man would just go, man, this guy. And there's a lot of guys that have done it. I've seen a lot of it. I voted for him in 16. Yeah. Holy shit, I was wrong. Yeah. I will never vote for this man again. Even the people that said I voted for him 20, they're like, I can't believe this guy has said what he said. Mm-hmm. Those people are men. They actually noticed when they were wrong, and now what they are. Now they get to be right. They notice, because I'll tell you what. Here's what bothers me the most about Trump, and well, not Trump. Trump's just Trump. He's just the worst we've ever had. Voted on by 150 historians. What makes me the maddest is his people keep doubling down, and they never bring a shred of evidence. They're still talking about, there was a guy in 60 Minutes this week. We watched the thing on 60 Minutes. They interviewed he was actually in jail for a while, and then household arrest for January 6th. And he said, he goes, he says this on 60 Minutes, and this is like a couple weeks ago. If I saw the evidence that the election wasn't passed and Joe Biden won, I would say that, but I don't believe it. Well, we've just showed you all the evidence. Yeah, we've had Republican historians come out and go, no, I looked at everything. There's nothing. Cyber ninjas found nothing, and you're still fucking standing there going, yeah, I still don't believe it. There were some anomalies. No, there wasn't. Yep. No, there fucking wasn't. The only anomalies were there was a lot of Republicans. Out of 25 million votes in swing states, there was 475 weird votes out of 25 million. It's literally a statistical anomaly. So please, just shut up and admit you were wrong. And again, then what? Then we're all buddies again, and we can move forward. Okay?
It seems like the only thing that we're going to change is the swing. These what do we call them? The undecided people. Which, by the way,
how could
you're fucking undecided. What the?
You got a booger on your lip too. Why? Yeah, you got. You also have a
booger.
You
should not be undecided about. This episode brought to you by Harry's.
Got to watch her sometimes. I've been watching it because I'm waiting for it. And you went. She gave you a look. You should cut to the look and hold it and put it here because it was.
I know it was like, what does that look?
The funniest thing about Harry's is so. You don't usually read like the talking points, but I loved that their talking points open with tell of time that you tried to tell a funny joke and the joke didn't land. And that has really described our whole first 20 minutes of this podcast.
That's actually, we're going to name it then. Something that didn't land.
Harry's always delivers. Harry's is our favorite company. They've been with us longer than anybody has been. We love not just the products that they specifically want us to advertise. We love all the products. So our ads end up being really involved because we want you guys to know about all these products.
Harry's here. Harry's here. Harry's here. Harry's here.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry's
Body
here.
wash. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Harry's right here.
Oh, Harry's is in your heart. So you guys know that it all started with them making razors. 5-blade razors, German factory. They own their own factory. Closest shave I've ever experienced on myself or on his face. It's ridiculously better.
I get to feel your legs sometimes,
and
and
more
I
affordable.
can confirm.
Can confirm. Because like usually with other razors, you would shave and there it would just be the low stubble, and that's what
Or
we
you
were all
can
used
feel like
to.
you can go the other way. Like Harry's is like you can go another razor. You can go the other way. There's a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Harry's, you go this way once, and it's still the same. To the point where I still will shave after like going for like 6 days,
He always
and I'll go,
comes
hey,
in.
babe, feel this. I've never not been stunned by it. I'm like, it's amazing.
Pretty awesome.
Their body wash, awesome. Love the redwood the best. Oh, we have their soap in the shower too. Fig. Their body lotion is one of my favorites.
High quality, low cost. That's what I love about
High
it.
quality, and they're massive. So you think, for $7 or whatever it is, I'm gonna get a little tiny travel tube, and it's not. It's like a body wash, like that tall.
It'll get thrown away at TSA. That's how much they give you. You can't get it through
way
TSA.
Way over carry-on rules. So. Like we said about that razor, the German engineered blades, you get in this starter set that we are telling you have to try. You get the 5-blade razor, the weighted handle, the foaming shave gel, and a travel cover. And you get all of that for just $3 at harrys.com/bombshell. So
Can I say something about that I've noticed? Because I go finish your read. So I go to stores and I always because it gets taken. So it's always gone. The hair paste is always gone, and I need it. This is anti-gravity head. I have to keep this up, and so I have like 7 of them now because they're always gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we do have quite a.
There'll be like a whole rack
store.
of other paste, and then there'll be 2 Harrys, and you can see at one point it was full. Same with the body wash. It's you go to all the other body washes is loaded. Harry's there's 1 left.
Highest customer satisfaction in the shaving industry, and it's no risk. If you don't like it, send it back and they'll refund you because they know you won't. It's that good. So get the shaving products that always deliver. Get Harry's. You can get that $13 trial set that I told you about with all those things in it for just $3 at harrys.com/bombshell. That's harrys.com/bombshell for your $3 trial set.
Let's talk about I honestly think now, I know this is going to sound horrible. I think this is the funniest prank to do on terrorists we've ever had. They basically, it's pretty funny. There's a couple videos where, so Hezbollah started using pagers because they, like you said, they could track their cell phones. So they thought the Israelis or anybody, Americans could track. So they went, let's go old school. We'll go back and we'll use pagers because no one will know. So whatever happened is the company, it was a Korean company, Hezbollah ordered for all of the members of Hezbollah just a gross of pagers. Mm-hmm. For whatever happened, the Israeli military got a hold of them, put bombs in all of them, tiny bombs in all of them. Yeah. So these guys all had pagers. Well, the rumor was, I read this article today, they were saying that one of the Israeli Secret Service guys was like, there's a rumor that they found out what this is. So they set all the pager bombs off at once.
One of the guys was like, hold on, my phone's blowing up.
He's like, boom. He's like, boop, boop, boop. my phone is blowing up. It was right there and I missed it. God, I suck. Yo, man, my phone blowing up. And it blew off my hand. By the way, that's how I would get away with it. If I just have a stump. What happened to you? My phone was blowing up. I'm sorry. Listen, I can joke about terrorists getting hurt. So the cool thing was, if you look at what Israel did, is that if instead of dropping big bombs or putting missiles in and killing innocent people, just the guys who were the terrorists got the bombs.
Right.
And like some were in their pockets, so
Yep.
some of them got their asses blown off. They literally got their asses blown off. They got the guys, and then I just thought it was it's literally like the worst episode of ridiculousness I would ever know. Like Rob Dyrdek could introduce them, and all right, let's watch these guys get their hands blown off.
Get their hands blown off.
And there's a guy, and there's funny thing because there was a market, there's a video of a market, and there's a guy, and you see the side of his pants just go boom, and everyone starts running, and it's like I got his ass blown off, and so then they did that, and then there's a bunch of other guys that had walkie-talkies. Because you know, I'm sure they only have the pagers. Don't worry, use the walkie-talkies. 1,400 walkie-talkies has exploded too today or yesterday. So
It's diabolical.
When this happened, I remember when this happened, and I really believe that it's time for Israel when it comes to bombing innocent civilians or areas where because Hamas it's like I really believe it's time to be better than Hamas. It's time to, because if you look at the pictures of Gaza, there's nothing left. They're going to have to rebuild it's gone. It sucks. It sucks for the innocent people. But I remember when this happened, and on was it September 7th, October 7th?
Or October 7th, or I
when
think so.
When Hamas went after those kids in the desert who were at a rave and killed 1,200 of them, I remember turning to Ray and saying something like Israel won't stop. Do you guys understand that Israel isn't just just someone we're going to fight because we hate Israel? They were killed in World War II. They have 6 million of them died. They've been fighting since day one for Israel. This is their job, and you guys just attacked them with gliders and pagers. How do you think that's going to go?
UN members, they vote to demand Israel in the occupation of Palestinian territories within 12 months.
Wow, they gave them a whole
voted
year.
Overwhelmingly today.
There's nothing left. You bring up a picture of Gaza. There's nothing left.
14 countries voted against, including the U.S., Hungary, Israel, Argentina.
Wow, we're on the
Fiji,
same side as
Malawi.
Hungary? Wow.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Tonga, Tuvalu. We're in that group. Palau, Nauru, Micronesia. That's the group we're in. 124 countries voted for.
Why did we voted with Talu? I don't think that's surprised by Tuvalu. Sorry.
That's a country you didn't know existed.
I didn't even know. I don't think the UN did. The UN went, who?
The UN's top court, the International Court of Justice, said that Israel's presence in the West Bank and East Jerusalem is illegal.
Who said this?
The UN's top court, called the International Court of Justice.
It's interesting that this started, had Hamas not attacked Israel at those kids at a rave, none of this would have happened. There would be thousands and thousands of people. It's weird, man. I have this weird thing is like, if you come after my family, I will be Liam Neeson. And Israel.
And you have a special set of skills.
I don't. That's even worse. I'm the worst guy. I don't have any skills, but I'm coming anyway.
But you'd go and tell him your new joke about somebody's ass getting blown off. And you'd probably take his joke too.
I'd definitely take his joke.
And then you'd get shot.
But we. I don't know. Hamas started. It's weird to say that Hamas started this, and it's time to stop killing innocent people. A long time ago, it's time. But I get why it started. I get why Israel. If you guys know the history of Israel, 1,200 years before Israel became. After World War II, before that happened, before they came their actual country, they were attacked on day one. You guys know that 5 Arab nations attacked Israel day one after World War II. I think these are people that have been attacked and had conspiracies about them forever. And I always want to say, the Jews run everything. Then why are they fucked with so much? If the Jews were in charge, why would they continue to get fucked with? At one point, it would just stop. If they ran things, right, morons?
Right, if they actually ran it.
If they actually ran it, they wouldn't be attacked anymore.
Doesn't that mean controlling it?
Right. So you would continue to have 1,200 children killed because you ran stuff? It makes their conspiracies make zero sense. We would have President Shmuel like if the Jews ran things. So whenever someone says that and starts talking about the cabal of the Jew, I start laughing. I'm like, really? Because they really make themselves really suffer a lot if they're running stuff.
They also have space lasers.
It'd be like if Steve Jobs and built his phone to electrocute him all the time. Yeah, I'm in charge. Ow, that hurts. Why don't you get a new one? No, because I'm in charge.
Speaking of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jewish space lasers, the chick that Trump has on the plane flying around with him, Laura Loomer, is heinously racist.
God,
and is obviously putting insanity into his brain, and he's so dumb, he's like, okay, I'm going to go say that to everybody. But she tweeted or X'd or whatever that if Kamala got elected, the White House would smell like curry, and then did a call center in India joke. And it's so fucking offensive and racist that Marjorie Taylor Greene said this is vile and racist and this doesn't represent the MAGA movement or President Trump. And I thought, bitch, she's on his plane, so it definitely represents him.
That's why Marjorie Taylor Greene got like she thought she might have a shot at VP. So and he just went like this. He just Heisman trophied her. He just totally Heisman her.
Yeah, this is just
I know, but for her to call out racism. This episode brought to you by AG1. A product that we use every damn day. It feels like self-care kind of, because it's the one thing that like I'm pretty staunch about getting in my body every day. You
Fills
can
the
get your daily
gaps.
dose of, it's a green powder, your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, adaptogens.
It's over 70.
What?
There's over 70.
Nice. Look at you.
Hey.
Oh.
Reading the back of the label.
Those probiotics and prebiotics. There's also gut supporting ingredients that help support your digestion, reduce bloating, keep you regular. Ladies, every woman was like, what? In a research study, 80% of the people taking it noticed less gas and bloating after 30 days of drinking it. 97% felt digestion improved after 90 days of drinking it. And it was shown in a study to double the amount of healthy bacteria in the gut. So I was with my sister in Palm Desert last week for her birthday, and she had it with her. She traveled with it. And you know how I told you I do ads in real life for people? I did those digestion percentage facts off the top of my head to her because she said it's the only, because she got food poisoning.
Yeah.
And
well, she went to a desert casino and ordered the seafood tower. I think that's like, it's like 1 + 1 = oh God.
Oh God, speaking of
1
blowing
+ 1
up,
= 2.
she was regretting having the regular bedroom with the shuttered bathroom door right next to the bed, and she's a newlywed. But she was telling me that she was having, like pain and stuff. And so she ran back to her room to get AG1 because she said, I found it's the only thing that helps with bloating and things like that. And so
can I tell a little quick story about you? Just so Ray for a long time had serious gut issues. And when you're in a relationship with somebody, you hear, you're that tight. And she would tell me that my stomach hurts all the time.
Well, we found out later.
Well, yeah, but even before that though, and then we found out, but even after that too, AG1 changed the way your stomach felt. And it did take about 6 months, but it absolutely 100% stopped a lot of your pain. It was awesome.
Well, they made us take it for a month.
Yep.
So they knew that it would help us. So start AG1. It's super easy. You take a scoop, mix it with some water, and you're done. I do the dropper of D3K2 in there, and that's all you need. You don't need all the crap that you have stocked in your cabinets. Start with this product. You'll notice a difference for yourself. It's a great step to investing in your health, and that's why we have been using it for so long. Try AG1 and get a free bottle of vitamin D3K2, and you'll get 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/Titus. That's a $48 value, which is awesome. You get that for free if you go to drinkag1.com/Titus. Go check it out. My sister did and didn't use our promo code.
That's how much she likes it.
You idiot.
We also had another assassination attempt. No gun was fired, but it's weird.
But it was stuck through the fence like a Looney Tunes episode.
Yeah, that's true. I'm hunting presidents.
No, he's not even president. He's not the president.
I'm hunting ex-presidents. The funny thing about all of this is everything. Okay, so that was the news this week. I've only covered Diddy. We've got the assassination. We've got Hezbollah blew up, that got their asses blown off, and then we got and we've got and Trump and Gigi. Everything is out of control. I remember when just one of these news stories would have run the news feed for 2 weeks, and it just the assassination attempt. Guy jumped. Here's how on top of it this guy was. He had 2 backpacks full of tiles because I guess that's supposed to stop a bullet. He had so that,
like from Home Depot, like what?
Whatever. Yes, he had tiles and backpacks, hung them up, put the gun to the fence. Again, like she said, like Elmer Fudd. Secret Service, who was checking out holes through 2 or 3 holes in front of Trump, saw the gun sticking out. Guy pulled the gun and just shot. Guy just stood up, went and got in his truck and drove away. They caught him on the highway. They caught him on the highway. But we moved on so fast. Yep. And here's what really freaks me out. I looked up the guy. The guy voted for Trump in 2016. He wouldn't vote for him in 2020. He was a Sanders supporter in 2020. He went to Ukraine. He went to Ukraine on his own as a mercenary. He's got like 100 arrests. He's like he's a nut job. But he also had a construction business. Oh, so
the tiles.
Yeah. So we have a crazy guy. We got that kid who took a shot at Trump. And it's weird how all of a sudden the news moves on. Like it just moved on. Like we didn't find anything else about that kid. Everything's radio silent now. Although his dad, I think didn't you say once his dad got arrested, once that was the
high school shooting.
That was a high school shooting.
That was the other thing that just went away.
Oh, I forgot that we had another high school shooting. Like I've never in my life.
It's every day.
Yeah, it's
multiple things a day.
It's stuff that used to be a 10 on the crazy scale. It's just daily 10 now, and the 10 is now way up here. Yeah. Now it takes 60 people to get shot in Vegas from a hotel room before you're like, oh my God, we're upset now.
We've got comments on our YouTube channel. People going like, the news has already moved on. Can you guys get these out faster? I'm like, dude, this was 3 days ago. 3 days ago, this thing happened.
Wednesday, they're out by Friday.
And it's like...
And you guys like, you guys, you don't even know what's going on. I'm like, we have to produce these. You're welcome, dicks. I like that you're bitching about free stuff. Shut up. Are they really bitching about free? Yes. You guys got to get on this more.
Yes.
That's about right. That's about right. Tupperware is filed for bankruptcy.
Saw this.
That's a side, but that's sort of the end of an era. Are they going away?
They filed for bankruptcy, I don't know what I did. Was Tupperware? Did Tupperware fuck that up?
They said
the tariffs.
Like, did they change it so when you burped it went like what? Like what did they change?
Challenging macroeconomic environment. It says they're going to try to solve their financial problems by restructuring. So the CEO said that they're pursuing strategic alternatives to support our transformation into a digital-first, technology-led company.
Wow!
Does she know she sells Tupperware?
So that's bad management. So when someone writes something that dennisy about going bankrupt, yeah, you guys effed up. Someone bought a plane.
Yeah, when you say restructuring,
In the macro environment.
Digital, what?
The macro
they're switching to Bitcoin now.
Environment. But that's another thing. Trump said Bitcoin was. We have video of him saying Bitcoin is nothing there. It's a scam, and now he's running his own Bitcoin thing.
Selling Bitcoin.
Now he's selling Bitcoin. Now he's selling ETFs of him.
He's selling NFTs with a picture of Bitcoin on it.
He's an idiot.
No, but
Sarah Huckabee Sanders, your favorite girl, came out
Huckleberry Snagglepuss
as the governor of Arkansas, using that elected platform to denigrate our vice president and presidential nominee.
All women.
By saying that what keeps her humble is her children. And Kamala doesn't have that. She has nothing to keep her humble.
Oh my God.
Well, as a father who's been around a stepmother, I would say
it's even more.
It's even worse when they're not your kids. They talk way more shit. You want to be humble?
Yeah.
Be a stepmom.
What was great was, and we have no experience like this. Her husband, Kamala's husband, the first gentleman. Well, he's not the first gentleman. Is he? He's the second gentleman.
If she gets elected,
he's currently the second gentleman. He's going for first gentleman. His ex-wife came out.
It's not an elected position, but yes, he's going to be.
I'm trying to think of what his title is.
Second gentleman.
That's all I said. I already figured
well, you said
that
he's
out.
going for it, like he's running.
That's where he's headed for.
Got it.
Oh my God. I mean, it's impossible. Oh, I was past that. Point being, his ex-wife posted in support of Kamala.
He's a second gentleman
and
now.
said that basically by serving the people her whole life and being a public servant, that has kept her humble. It was like, wow, the ex is defending
Yep.
Wow.
She's also been taking care of, like kind of an invalid who wears a diaper.
Can I say
An
something?
old Biden.
Yeah. Can I?
No.
She's been a home care. Yeah. Can I say something about everyone? I keep seeing that she's a DEY. They never spell it right. DIY hire. She's
the do-it-yourself hire.
Sorry. Diversity. You're right. Yeah, whatever it is. She's incredibly accomplished.
Yes.
She wasn't hired. She was elected repeatedly, over and over. Every job she got elected again, which means she did a fucking great job in the other job she had. So she got bumped up. She she got elected all the way up to where she's ran with Biden, vice president. Do you remember how close that race was supposed to be? And we were all worried who he was going to pick. And he picked Kamala. He could have picked anybody. She is so accomplished. I want to remind everybody that. So here's what she did for the people of California. She was AG of California. We had Obama was president, Bush was president, W was president, and then the economy crashed because of the mortgage crisis. So all those California sued those mortgage lenders and the banks who fucked over every California homeowner who, predatory loans. They came back. They knew she had a case. She's a prosecutor. They knew she had a case. She had a badass case. They said, okay, we'll settle $2 billion. And she went, no, $20 billion. And she got $20 billion for the homeowners of California. So this woman, Katie Porter, again, said, I worked for her. The one thing I can tell you is she cannot be bought. That's what I want to hear. When another politician, Katie Porter, when she took out that whiteboard, that was like whipping out a gun. If Katie Porter was in a Senate hearing with you and interviewing you and she took out a whiteboard, you did. Katie Porter is straight up someone I can trust, and I think we should all trust. And if she says that about Kamala, she was in San Francisco. They had of the 74 murder case, violent crimes and murder cases she had within the first 6 months. She cleared 27 of them. She cleared all of them by the end of her term. She is a badass. Whatever job she's given, she does her job. And when it's so prevalent, it's weird to watch as a personality. When was the last time you saw Trump laugh or have joy? See how quiet it just got?
Dances.
That's not joy. That's angry. Ready?
He's not mad. He's always doing this.
It's not like that.
Also,
if you feel stressed out
I didn't get a look
by the world and your podcast co-hosts,
oh my God,
I recommend CB Distillery.
Yeah,
I think I said that right that time. That felt good. CB Distillery.
CB Distillery. Yeah, you want to bring it down just a little bit.
I said distillery because then it feels like you're saying CBD.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's way better.
Did he do it or did he not? I love CBD products, especially like this is a really great one because I am a woman. Therefore, I do not sleep. I have trouble sleeping on my own. My brain is racing usually in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. Can confirm. That's when my brain wants to think about what I did in the 7th grade at the dance.
And what you said at a Christmas party 2 years ago to somebody, and are they still mad? Yes.
Yep. So also
yes,
if you're not sleeping, if you're having pain, if you're stressed out, this product addresses all of those issues, and you don't have to take all that medicine and chemicals and crap. It's kind of a game changer for both of us, don't you think?
It just chills me out a little bit. That's all. I just love that. I just feel like this.
CB Distilleries, so they have the highest quality clean ingredients. So you don't get fluff, you don't get fillers, you just get pure, effective CBD solutions designed to help support your health. Yep. And they did 2 non-clinical surveys. 81% of customers experienced more calm from it, and 80% said the CBD helped with pain after physical activity, and 90% said they slept better with it.
Also, yes, if before you work out, if you take some CBD, it's amazing what a difference is. I work out harder. I work out harder. It's amazing.
'Cause your
I
pain
don't know if stuff
threshold's
is kind of
higher.
yes.
Mhm.
Well, and also like if you take it before and you say you were sore from the day before,
Yeah.
it takes that down a little bit.
Right.
You know, you
Right.
don't notice it. It's awesome.
I love it. So if you have a health concern and you haven't found relief, you should try CB Distillery like we do. I put it in our smoothies a lot, and I feel like it also just gives me like a
Mm-hmm.
like everything
And
just
since
seems a
I'm like
little
that,
more...
that gives even more.
Exactly. We're both like over 2 million customers and a solid 100% money back guarantee. CB Distillery is the source to trust. We have a 20% discount to get you started. Visit cbdistillery.com. Use promo code Titus. You'll get that 20% off. That's cbdistillery.com, code Titus. cbdistillery.com.
The Fed actually dropped after all this time. Like interest rates have just been going up and going up and going up, and it is now people don't get. I wish we taught economics from first grade on because people don't understand why things got more expensive.
Right.
First, we had the pandemic.
Yep.
Everything went to zero. We had empty shelves. So then the government sent everybody checks, trillions of dollars of money. So everybody had money when COVID was kind of over, and they started buying everything. Well, when you buy everything, the people that make the products amp the prices up because they can. Everybody needs it. So that's why prices went up. Prices went up because there was a demand. Why was there a demand? Well, because they had an unemployment rate of 3.2%. Everybody's working. Everybody had money. Everybody was buying stuff. So if you know economics, if there's all this money buying stuff, they raise the prices of stuff because there's too much money buying stuff. That's how economics works. Interest rates, then what happened was the economy was so hot, they raised interest rates to slow everything down a little bit. And it worked. The one thing they keep talking about is a soft landing, and economists are like, we can't believe this worked. The economy was supposed to crash, everything was supposed to end. So today the Fed dropped the rate 0.5 point. And it's funny how fast it's political.
I saw that.
Well, Jerome Powell is a Republican nominated by a Republican president. Like, that's who Biden was. Biden didn't just go, I'm going to put all my guys in. He's like, no, you're doing a good job. Just keep going.
Yeah.
We're good. That's bipartisanship. So they drop it down, and people are already, it's weird. People on the right are already angry. Well, they have to face it that inflation is now, it was actually 0.04% last month. Overall this year, it's down to 2.2%. Overall, all the month. So that means that inflation is now down. We currently have the best economy worldwide, and the lowest inflation worldwide. So when people start talking and bitching about the economy sucks, and eggs, people keep talking about eggs. Eggs, for some reason, there's a big thing about egg prices. Well, one of the biggest people that producers of eggs, they had to wipe out their entire stock of chickens because they got the avian flu. That happened about 2 years ago. They wiped out fucking everything, and they had to start from scratch. That's why eggs were so expensive. So there's always explanations for this, but the funny thing is people are like gas prices and food prices and everything's expensive. What I want you to know is that the president, and it's so funny, I remember when W was president and gas prices went up because we were in a war with fucking Iraq. Everyone goes, even the Democrats were like, oh man, it's the president, gas price. Look at gas price under Bush. And the Republicans were like,
the whole right wing was like, no.
It has nothing to do with the president. It has nothing to do with the president.
But now it does.
But egg prices have not, Biden's not what are those eggs going for?
I know,
I got my piece. I got my piece. No. Every one of those 75-cent eggs, I get 3.2 cents of that. They're the president.
They don't think, period. I was going to say
they're booger lips. They got booger lips. That's what when you're a booger lip, you don't think about a whole lot of stuff. I love this new phrase. I just love that because window liquor was fraud, but we got booger lip. You got a booger on your lip and you don't care. That's who you are.
I don't like to think about that. It's the grossest thing ever.
But you know the ignorance you have to just let a booger hang on your lip.
You can feel it.
Why is it on your lip is what bothers me. Where were you putting it?
Exactly.
This is the seventh grade nightmare that you are still having. You don't have to
think of the journey to the booger on the lip. But,
yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
No,
yes, I do.
The journey's implied.
It came across the board.
I don't like that.
Well, it was first searched out.
Melania is defending her nude modeling work now because she has a memoir coming out, which we all know is going to be a truthful documentation of everything that's happened in the last 25 years of her life. I'm
My
sure
favorite
she's
chapter.
Going to tell all.
My favorite chapter, fuck Christmas. That's
Yeah,
my favorite
I love
chapter.
that one.
That's
Christmas.
my favorite.
Why do I stand proudly behind my nude modeling work? The more pressing question is, why has the media chosen to scrutinize my celebration of the human form in a fashion photo shoot?
Is that what it was?
Are we no longer able to appreciate the beauty of the human body? Throughout history, master artists have revered the human shape, evoking profound emotions and admiration. This was not written at all. We should honor our bodies and embrace the timeless tradition of using art as a powerful means of self-expression.
Wait, we should honor our bodies? Hold on, says the people who, the pro-lifers. Can we honor our bodies?
This goes with how they don't think.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
So now this is okay if they do it, but if we're Satan worshippers.
No, perverts.
They're perverts.
Call us
she's
perverts.
art. We're perverts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Correct. My favorite line in this article on CNN Politics is because, she hasn't been anywhere with him. She's made 2 appearances this whole time. One was Log Cabin Republicans, which is a LGBTQ conservative Republican group, but they advocate for equal rights. And the other was a fundraiser with her husband at the home of the investor, John Paulson. So he's been questioned about that. A lot of people have said, why isn't she here? Does she not support your run? They said, his campaign advisor said, the former First Lady is supportive of her husband and his political ambitions, but that she has been focused on raising their son, Barron, who's 20. Like,
She's
he's out of high school.
Yeah.
He has his own house.
He has his own podcast.
He's got a business. He's running he's running a crime business for his dad. What are you talking about?
She's doing nude modeling.
Sorry, he's 18. Yes,
he's
not in high
nude
school.
Art.
He has his own house.
Honoring the body.
But she's been, these last few months committed to raising him.
Making sure she's wiping his butt, making sure he's okay.
Supposedly he was set to give his first public speech, but that's been...
Do you know that so look at those pictures. Art wasn't what they were going for in those pictures. If you look at some of those pictures, there's women on women stuff. There's hold
on. I'll look at the art.
Just bring you have them in a file. You have them.
Yeah, let me just check.
Yeah, there's one. Favorites. She did a photo shoot on his plane, and then she did the other. Yeah.
Before she met him, there was... So
apparently Barron was supposed to give his first public speech at the virtual event for the crypto on the LiveX space. And apparently at some point, Don Jr. turns around looking for him and says, damn teenagers, because he wasn't there.
All right, I want to talk one more thing and then we'll wrap it up. There is something going on with CNN right now. I watched, these 10 admirals and generals came out with this statement about Trump, basically saying that he's inept, he's going to kill democracy, don't vote. And these are career military men. Admiral, do you know what it takes to become an admiral or a general? It's insane. Ray knows because she's, just to get that high, it takes years and years, and you have to be right all the time to become those guys. So, that comes out. I watched this dickhead, this guy, I can't stand him, on CNN is hired. So CNN was purchased from Discovery, and that whole network by this billionaire, this rich right-wing billionaire. And they fired Don Lemon, he fired Chris Cuomo, all these guys got fired. And now they got this guy named Scott Jennings on. And George Conway called him out on air. And there's another woman, everybody's, so I want to say, you journalists suck. Like literally, Scott Jennings, Conway calls him a liar on air. And they're like, oh, he's one of our guys. Shut up. And he's like, he's lying every time. This guy, Scott Jennings on CNN, lies every single time. And he'll never bring up, like if they bring up the thing about 10 admirals and generals just came out against him and wrote a letter. Yeah. They're rhinos. Really? Yep. So they just did it because... Yep. They have men's lives in their hands. What are you talking about?
And women, because women can also be in the military.
They have soldiers' lives in their hands.
Not soldiers. Whoa. No. Marines are not soldiers. Army. Okay, so just say men and women's lives.
In the military service.
Okay.
Men and women's lives are in their hands. This is what I deal with this all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you dealing with something when you forget that women can also be in the military?
I didn't, but pretty
sure that's me dealing with something. Women can
one of us. Well, I would say yes. One of us has the problem. You know what I meant.
Get driver's license and own homes now too,
and credit cards in their own name.
Yes,
that didn't work.
You
out.
could just say. You just
You're
say
an idiot.
They're eating the dogs. When you let her.
They're
she's
eating
gonna say,
the
you say
dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people who live there.
The problem is that there's a long pause.
Have you
They're eating
seen
the dogs. They're eating the pets. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. And he goes, They're eating the pets, David. Like
of the people who live there.
He said, but I saw it on TV.
Have you guys seen the remixes?
But I saw it on TV. That's the president of that one guy.
People have done the coolest remixes, like rap remixes. They're
With
eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. It's awesome.
3 guys did a dance.
I sent you
It was
one.
awesome. We have the most. Listen, guys. So Scott Jennings is sitting there backing up the stupidest shit every time, and he's the worst pundit. CNN has become like literally the worst shitty version of Fox I've ever seen. And as we go any further, I was blaming MSNBC for when Biden, they cut Biden's legs out from under him so fast. It was crazy to watch. Fox is just, you can't even take Fox seriously anymore. But CNN has turned into a hellhole. And this guy, this billionaire, this right-wing billionaire that's running it is just, we need some rules for the media. We need rules. It has to be truthful, or you get shut the fuck down. And everybody's, no one has any. We did a whole thing about this, but nobody has any rails. There's no rails keeping it. What do you think is going to happen in the election? Well, what do I think? Well, I think Kamala Harris needs to be a lot clearer about her policies. I'm like,
oh God, they do that all the time.
Compared to what?
Compared to cats and dogs? No. He
Again,
hadn't said anything.
She went on that debate and said, "Here's what I want to do." Bam, bam. Bam. Then she repeated it again.
She's very vague in her policies. Really? She said she was going to give people $25,000.
She put numbers to it.
Yeah, she actually said the specific numbers. But they keep bullshitting it because it pays off for them to have a run. And what Rachel Maddow said is watch. Look at what, guys, people, stop watching the news for the news. Watch it like you watch it, and then go look up what they're talking about. Then look up what happened with Trump today, because when we found this thing out, this blew by on CNN. 10 admirals and generals come by. It was 1 minute, and then they went right back to, yeah, but do you think that she's a black woman? Do you think that her policies, the economy under Biden wasn't that good? I'm like,
you go, hey, asshole, stop. Admirals, let me say it again. Admirals and generals came out for Kamala Harris.
But they
end of story.
But also they lie all the time. They skew it. The economy wasn't good under Kamala if things were expensive. Things were expensive because the economy boomed. The stock market has doubled. We had unemployment lowest we've had in 50 years. It's still low. Interest rates went up because it was so overheated, no one could buy anything. Now it's coming down. He did exactly what you're supposed to do when the economy gets overheated, and now it's coming down. We have the lowest inflation in the world and the best economy in the world. That's the result of Joe Biden.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. I'm just tired of the lying. It's time to go. I can tell. Ray. Dun 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 dun.
We always scare him.
Guys, we're going to be in St. Louis.
Yeah, we are.
In
two shows, City Winery, and then we're going to be at Helium in Indianapolis. One show only on Sunday night. We have Montana coming up. We're going to be in Billings and Bozeman Friday, Saturday. What else? We got so many dates coming up.
This show's your show's amazing. Your show's hysterical.
Your show is
Mine
it's
show's
disgustingly
historical.
funny immediately, which is
it's not.
In the words of our nephew.
I have to say, thank you guys. I'd like to thank the Wise Guys in Utah this last week, and it was great. It was fun. I had great
amazing.
shows. The people, I got to tell you, the people in Utah are so smart. Well, these people that show up to my show. I had one lady. I was doing a bit about because my family was here 400 years, and I was doing this bit about immigration. And one lady, obviously right wing, I think she was even wearing a Trump hat. She just goes, "Get back to being funny," and everyone else is laughing. And I was like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not funny. It's funny how people, but it's just about immigration and how, and it's interesting how people, it's just fucking comedy. Just come and laugh. I'll laugh at both sides too. I do jokes about both sides in this show. And it's not political at all. It's literally about DNA testing and how we found out where I was and my family. But I don't have a name for it with them. It's called Death Wish. But guys, come to the show. It's a great show.
Also coming up, we're going to be have some hometown gigs. Brea Improv, one of our favorite clubs to work here because of Mikey. That's going to be October 17th. October 18th, we're going to be in Burbank at Flappers. Couple of shows there. Sacramento, Fresno coming up. We're also going to be in Columbus, Ohio. We're going to add Lexington, Kentucky onto that. It's already added, but I mean, we're going to drive there to do that show, and that sold out pretty quickly last time. So go to ChristopherTitus.com/tour and you can see all of these crazy places.
Good, I have writing to do. Holy crap.
Royal Oak, Michigan is on sale for December. Seattle Neptune Theater is on sale for December. Twin Falls, Boise Knitting Factory, like a lot of our favorite places.
And now it's time for 4 years ago today with Ken Highland.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bing, boom, boom.
4 years ago today. This is 2 years into the Trump administration.
Okay.
Notice we don't say Trump-Pence administration because he was just nothing. There's nothing. Trump withheld funding, military aid funding to Ukraine for allegedly asking for them to investigate Biden's son.
They wanted to find information on Hunter. We have a phone call.
Yes.
Yeah. It was what the whole Mueller investigation was about.
Yep. And September 20th.
Mueller investigation.
Don't you remember there was part of the Mueller investigation was we were supposed to send weapons to Ukraine, and then Trump said, it was basically the phone call was, we're not going to send you the weapons. Give us some stuff on Hunter Biden.
No, this was the second impeachment. That's what that was about.
I thought the second impeachment was January 6th.
Oh, sorry. First impeachment was, that's right. I forget. All his impeachments are it's just get piled up. First impeachment was, I need you to do us a favor. Though.
Yeah.
And then
it would be a shame if those weapons went somewhere else. It would be a shame.
That's crazy town. People still don't understand how.
Yes.
Can I
yes, go.
Congress, bipartisan Congress voted to appropriate that money to Ukraine, and he unilaterally decided not to send it unless they. And he's running for president
and
again.
He held it. It was supposed to get there at a certain time. He held it off, and they knew Russia wasn't in yet.
Yeah,
Russia wasn't there yet.
But you guys support the Constitution.
And now fucking look where we are.
And the only reason he was doing it is because Biden was up in the polls. Yep. He was going to be the obvious contender to run for president.
So Trump said basically, we have it'd be a bummer if they fell off the truck. Well, why don't you find someone on this Hunter kid? Why don't you find it? And then they spent 3 years and how many millions of our government tax money to fucking go after Hunter Biden, and all they got on him was a tax charge and an unloaded gun.
Just a local bullshit. And the Ukrainian, basically the Ukrainian FBI said, we have no evidence of this, right. And you didn't officially request it.
Yeah.
Some guy named Rudy Giuliani just sent us like a
Ruru.
Fucking napkin.
Rudy G called it in. So then they didn't have it. The other thing about the talking about the Hunter, people still bring it up. Man, yeah, what about Hunter? They investigated Hunter and Biden for 3.5 years. They finally walked away from it because they brought their own witnesses into Congress and they went, yeah, we don't have any felonies. And Jim Jordan, you see Jim Jordan just...
Their witness that they brought in said, yeah, but we never saw Joe Biden be involved in any way.
Nothing.
And the whole place was like,
what are we doing today? I could have given.
But again, he was a crackhead and he's not president, thank God. And he didn't put him in office without any experience and override a security clearance.
He didn't put his I thought all presidents put their kids in.
No, you silly guy.
And just
he didn't get $2 billion from Saudi either, right? Hunter didn't get any money from Saudi Arabia.
Did he? No.
Crickets.
Bring it back.
Crickets.
I
can hear the hecklers.
Bring it back.
I actually just almost quit the podcast. I just almost quit.
Bring it back.
And also, what was I going to say?
You say Biden 2 years ago.
Because just to add to that point.
Yep.
1,000-mile view. Mm-hmm. How does that thing what Trump did with the Ukraine scandal? How the fuck does that help the fucking citizens of this country? How does that help anybody? It doesn't. It helps him. This time, during the Biden-Harris administration.
2 years into the Biden.
2 years into the...
This is the contrast.
Yes.
Okay.
That was called a rhetorical question, by the way.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Did he?
Did he say a rhetorical question?
Did he do? Don't do it. Did he?
It got better this time.
Did he
But-
not? Did he not? Or did he?
You're killing me. You're killing me.
The Biden-Harris administration awards $600 million to bolster U.S. manufacturing of COVID-19 tests and announces the reopening of covidtests.gov. And the same day also, the Biden-Harris administration launches the American Climate Corps to train young people in clean energy, conservation, and climate resilience skills, create good-paying jobs, and tackle the climate crisis.
This is just depressing.
That's crazy. It is so over the top.
Difference.
The other way. Yeah, they got it
The thing
done.
that's depressing is that he's actually right now considered a viable contender for president.
It's the media. They keep talking about him like he's supposed to be there. No one just comes out and go, this guy's a scumbag.
Why isn't anybody just saying that?
We have day after day of scumbaggery, of criming,
and skullduggery.
Yes. Yeah, there's shenanigans constantly.
And shabakkery.
Right, there is. And this dude, and they keep talking about him. He's a loser. He's bankrupt. He's raped women. And you guys are still like, he's within the margin of error. He is a fucking error. What are you talking about? All right, I'm upset and frustrated again. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. For myself, the lovely Bombshell Ray and the Highlander, later.
Peace out.
There can be only one.
Put you sleep.